Hey everybody, Rich here with RK Athletics. I'm very happy today to present a very special video where we sit down with Elliot here. Elliot's with IG Private Wealth. He's been in the insurance game for the last 5 years. Elliot, how are you today?
Thank you, Rich. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's not the first time we've chatted today, so I'll keep the introductions kind of brief. But Elliot, how about you let the folks know a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, sure. So I've been in the financial planning business for about 5 years. I know today specifically we're talking about insurance planning for young families or business owners or whatever you may have it. So seen a lot of different situations throughout my 5 years and seen a lot of insurance situations that people have questions about. Sometimes I think it's super basic, but then as I meet with people, questions come out and I go, oh, I guess not enough people actually know about some of the things that are out there. So there's education missing in this area. So been seeing that over the last 5 years, and I'm happy to dive into it today with Rich.
That's fantastic. So yeah, I specifically wanted you on because I know that you have a very good wealth of knowledge in this area. Now, where kind of fitness and insurance fit together, which a lot of people don't necessarily think about, is when it comes to things like life insurance, for example, right? More specifically, when it comes to things like preventable illnesses, things like diabetes, things like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, like how do those affect people's insurance rates, or do they at all?
Right. Good question. Yeah, coming in, I didn't know when I first jumped into the business that you will kind of go under the microscope when it comes to how they will price you for insurance products, whether it be life insurance, disability, whatever it may be. And so what happens is we submit to the insurance company what's called a standard offer price. And what I've seen in my 5 years, and my business partner who's been in it for 30 years, is that how your lifestyle can really affect your insurance premium. And so it's been cool meeting with Rich and seeing his clients obviously want to go on this journey of fitness. But little do they know, if they ever go for an insurance policy, that this actually can also really be beneficial to their rates, because what happens is there's a thing called a rated premium. And I see it with high blood pressure and diabetes all the time as one of them. And other lifestyle things. There's other factors like family history and things of that nature. But on the fitness side, we definitely see how being fit can really affect your insurance premiums.
Absolutely. Now, you're kind of telling me a cool little program last week when we chatted, that a specific insurance company will actually reward people for being in shape, or or working towards getting in shape.
Yeah, and yeah, so it's one that I actually dived into myself, like personally, because I got it's called Manulife Vitality Coverage. It's a plug to them. I'm not affiliated with them, not being paid by them, but
No sponsors here, so
yeah, there's no sponsors here. I work with a bunch of different insurance companies, but they do have a sweet program where they essentially, you can fight back the insurance company. Hey, this isn't fair. You're locking me in this rate for 10 years. You're locking me in this rate for 20 years. You're assuming that I'm on a path of destruction and I'm not going to meet a personal trainer one day. But so what happens is that this might be a wake-up call. And I've had wake-up calls with insurance, or not insurance companies, but clients that say, oh man, like I met with a nurse, like a nurse came up for the first time and did my blood and urine, and they've never even done these checkups and never even seen the results of the shape that they're in. And they have these wake-up calls. So this program's a way of, they give you a lot of different programs, whether it be a Fitbit, an Apple Watch, and they kind of let you get points and try and earn your way to reduce your premium and have all these little fun perks. But it's a good way for the insurance company to understand that a person can evolve and get healthier over time.
for sure. So typically with these rates, you're locked in for about 10 years, or has that kind of changed?
It depends which way you go. So there's different term types. There's term 5, there's term 10, there's term 20. You can lock it even to age 65, 75. And then there's permanent policies. It's just a whole other conversation where you pay the same premium, but it's locked in for life, and you're guaranteed to give a death benefit to your kids, loved ones, whatever it may be.
Yeah, hopefully that time doesn't come sooner rather than later for most people. So
Yeah.
now in your professional opinion, like if somebody's kind of mulling, starting going to the gym, starting to get on their fitness side of things, like where do you see the benefits when it comes to the insurance or the financial side?
Yeah. It's definitely a massive benefit. It definitely helps. They don't just look at your fitness, right? So it's definitely a awesome thing to make sure that you can find a way to reduce your premium. But also don't worry if you're a little bit out of shape or have this condition or that condition. A lot of people think they'll be uninsurable and they'll be paying through the roof. So on the other end of the spectrum, it's not to be too worried that you're not going to be insured, but those that want to get and kind of fight back against insurance premiums and make sure that they're healthy, just as a general sense too, right? I know for me, it makes price is great for my premium, but also how it can make me feel as a person is in my professional life is super important as well.
That's awesome, man. Now I had a question in mind. I completely spaced on it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I guess like as part of the insurance process, like where do you fit in? I don't think a lot of people know how to go about getting these if they're a bit younger, or they're not sure why they should be working with someone specifically like yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've seen two ways people have come in contact with an insurance broker. Some people just deal on the insurance end, some have comprehensive financial planning. A lot of the business that we have done is by creating retirement plans for clients and then looking at risk factors for things that could happen to you to not retire early, to retire wealthy. And a lot of that is disability, loss of income, life insurance, so a premature death to your loved one. And so we've had that conversation in complement to doing this, right? So where do I lie in the process? It's part of that comprehensive financial planning where we insert this conversation and we say, hey, we need to look at these risk factors because I want you to have money for your business. I want you to have money for your loved ones. And I also don't want you to have a GoFundMe page on my watch because we didn't have this conversation. So that's where we fit in. We're kind of the front face, and then we obviously delegate to these insurance companies to put the cherry on the cake.
That's fantastic. And Elliot, how would people get in touch with you if they're interested in working with you?
Yeah, so we're on Facebook, I guess, as well. So I know this is going on social media, so I'll plug Facebook that we're trying to dive into. We're under Richard Wutzke Private Wealth Management on Facebook. But you can reach me via email, elliot.chokka@igpwm.ca. You can visit our website, www.richardwutzke.com. And you'll probably find more about us on there as well, and contact info. So
And I'll make
would
sure
love to reach out and hear from you guys.
I'll make sure all the contact information is on the description of this video as well.
Perfect.
Well, thank you so much for your time here, Elliot. Hopefully people see the benefit of why working with a trainer or working in the fitness side of things can help them with their life insurance and disability side of things. So thank you so much for joining me here today. And until next time, guys, Rich here with RK Athletics signing off. Live life to the fullest with RK Athletics.